Okay guys, bear with me here on this video. The wind was knocking down my camera, but I wanted to show this, so just go with me through the redirection of my camera. This is Honor, and she's a 3-year-old filly, and she's been working a little over a week here. And I just wanted to show how saddling was going. She's been saddled about 5 days in a row, and this is about where we're at here. I move the saddle pad all around her. I make sure that there's no spooky spots. I'm gonna let it run over her tail and her hocks and flop it on both sides. And I'm always looking for those spooky moments, because before I get on these horses, I want them to be as broke as possible on the ground. So something we say is, let's try to get bucked off while we're still on the ground. So I'm looking for as many holes, as many spooks, as many strikes, bucks, kicks that I can possibly find before I crawl on top of these guys. So I'm just moving her around a little bit here for the camera. Usually they're just sort of standing right there, and she knows to stand right there with me with the lead rope, but I am going to move her some, try to keep her in line of sight for you guys. And like I said, she's been saddling now about 5 straight days. She's used to wearing it. She wears it a long time. It's not new to her. And here, what was unfortunate is you didn't get to see me just sling that saddle up there. So again, like the saddle pad, I just put it on. I don't sneak around them with any of the objects. They're welcome to look at it, sniff it. We do work around it. I'll do a video on that, where at first the saddle was on the ground, and she did some of her groundwork and lunging around the saddle so that she could see it. But when it comes time to put it on, you just put it on. The more we sneak around and creep around, they're going to look at us like creeps. So just, be confident, be secure, and most of the times these guys will too. And if you run into a problem, it's no big deal. You're going to do some approach and retreat desensitization, and it's all going to get better. Okay, here we're switching to a new angle here. We should have a little better setup, maybe. We're going to see. I think I still have a little bit of problem. Anyway, now we're all cinched up, and we're snug, but we're not too snug. I still let them kind of feel it out here. You don't ever just want to tighten them up as tight as possible. Obviously, they can be a bit claustrophobic, and that can cause some panic. All of mine do go in a back cinch from the very beginning, so we get all of that bucking and ticklish and whatnot out of the way here at the very front. And then when we go to put these English saddles on them and whatnot, it's really no big deal. I've got even some saddle bags on this Western saddle that are going to flop around and just give her a little extra something to look at. So now we're snug enough to start moving around, and I'm just going to do some very simple lunging here for the camera, just so you can see how this would go. Now here again, we've been saddling and lunging for a few days now, so there's no more bucking. They can buck the first day, but after that, I would shut it down with a change of direction. And you're going to see me do a few change of direction here, and how soft she is on the line. She's not pulling on me. She's going to respectfully change direction and go the other way. She's going to give me this new shoulder, move away, go this way. You can see all that slack in the rope. That's what I want, and that's what I'm asking for. I don't want her pulling away from me. I want her keeping that eye on me, being respectful. And here I'm going to bring her in. We're going to come in and rest with me. Give me 2 eyes. Good. Now we're ready to start our real work.